Good morning, Terrans. This is your favorite alien doing a special video to all planet people. So it's Good Morning, Terrans and not Americans today. And happy holidays. Because I guess the political correctness on this planet says you can't say Merry Christmas. My commentary today is planet-wide and it relates to Christmas. Christmas is a time that has transcended its original meaning. Christianity chose the 25th to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, their Savior, so they say. But Christmas, which meant Christ's Mass, has transcended that particular meaning. Christmas means a lot more than that. Christmas, to most Terrans here, and whether you're a Christian or not, and will not admit it because it would cost you sometimes your lives, Christmas is the first attempt at your race to be human. And there was one thing about the Christian creed that has transcended its own religion: goodwill towards men. That has transcended its own religion, because Christianity by itself is like Islam, Hinduism, and Taoism. Those religions, including Judaism, all say that you are the best people and everybody else is exempt or not part of it. Hinduism, you have to be Indian or Hindu to be a Hindu, otherwise you have Baha'is because they don't accept anybody else. Christianity, Judaism, and Islam try to indoctrinate you into their religion. Christianity calls it missionary work, and Islam calls it, we gotta slay the infidels, so if you don't believe in us, we gotta take your head off. And Judaism, of course, it's all Jews, so that's why they're the minority religion, because there's only, 20 million of them? There's not many Jewish. And they got, all these religions have different factions. They call them sects, I call them factions. Christianity has split so bad, it's not even funny anymore. Islam's got, 6 or 7 of them. Judaism's got 6 or 7 of them. And even the Chinese and the Indian religion by Buddhism, they got a lot of different sects. And Buddha is portrayed differently in all of them. But Christianity gave us something that's unique. Christmas transcends Christianity. It's the first thing your civilization has done that tries to unite people of all races and creeds. Goodwill towards men. And even their carols have stopped being about Mr. J.C. and more about the people. Gotta go home to Christmas. Christmas is home. People. You ever get the new songs that have been done for the last 75 years? By American and non-American artists. That transcends. You play them all over the place. I mean, you go to my home country in Panama, you go all over the place and you hear Christmas music by local artists. But they're not about JC, they're about the human condition. This is what I'm saying, and I'm not knocking Christianity here. I'm just saying that Christianity suffers the ills of all the other religions on your planet. We had the same problem on my home planet, and it cost them dearly. Except for the 500,000 that eventually left. But we didn't have a Christmas with a creed, goodwill towards men, that substantially transcended that religion by far. You got Santa Claus, you got Christmas tree, you have presents, you got Christmas dinners, and they're not midnight mass dinners. These are where the family gets together, the unit, the family unit. This is what I'm saying, Terrans. This religion, when it went worldwide, it tried. It still has the faults because you have to be indoctrinated into it, and those of you who don't believe are going to hell. But outside of Christianity, Christmas is the one thing that this planet should be celebrating. Not because of JC, but because it is Christmas. Goodwill towards men. But in another video, I can tell you about this. And to you astronomers and scientists, just because you're a spacefaring nation does not mean you're advanced. A good example is you, especially Americans, Russians, Indians, and Chinese, who are now becoming spacefaring nations, but are far from being advanced. There's a lot of civilizations out there that are that way. There's very few advanced civilizations, and those would never come here because you guys are a disaster. We would never have come here. We just wanted to study you because you remind us of our ancestors. And since I'm here by mistake, I can tell you, I understand my ancestors a lot more now, being here for 49, almost 50 years. So this is your favorite alien in Bubba. And today, saying you have to start with one thing, goodwill towards man, and one issue, pigmentation on this planet. Once you get rid of that, you'll understand what I mean. So, here's your favorite alien and Bubba, being a political guy and not being a political correctness guy, saying, Merry Christmas, Terrans, and a Happy New Year.